All right. We are just outside of Lakeland and at a rest area. We're going to fire up here. Yeah. Neutral, back it on up. And good. Clear on that side. Sweet. And as I promised we would, we are going to vlog a little bit of this trip. We're going to get on Highway 4, which is an absolute nightmare in itself. Absolute nightmare in itself. So, beautiful day here in Florida. Beautiful day. That's an interesting looking van. That's awesome. He had like a couch up in there and everything. Wow. All right, so west on Highway 4. Hope everybody's doing well. By the time this video goes out, you would have had a lot of coastal callouts. I had to break everything down, and I had to do some pre-recording for that, and that's what was up with it. Lights, wipers on during the rain. You got it. And just like that, we're back up to speed. So, we still got a little ways to go on our journey to Vallejo, but I was surprised at first when I got on the 4 today because it's not that bad. Because Interstate 4 is pretty terrible. Everybody knows it to be terrible. And it wasn't so bad, and it isn't right now, but what happens is you get these gaggle of cars that are doing like, 90, 80, and then everybody's doing either 70 or 60, and that back and forth gets old pretty quick. But I digress. No trucks left lane. It's a little cool right now under this cloud cover we're getting. Indeed. So yeah, this is where we're at right now. Polk City and Auburndale. That's what happens whenever I'm riding. I'm like looking at everything ahead and everything, and I'm just like glancing at signs. But we have to get off at the exit that has Dinosaur World. I've always wanted to go to Dinosaur World and haven't been able to do that. Something really cool that's coming up will be the Fantasy of Flight Airport. You can see the water tower over there on the right. And that's Kermit Weeks. That's his airport. And he restores old World War II airplanes and World War I airplanes. Man, sometimes it's hard to say certain things whenever you're at speed like this on a highway. It's like it smashes your face back. I'm used to it. Oh, we gotta get some FHP action up here, folks. But it's the move over state, or move over law, so I think it's like that at most, but this one in particular. Yep, you see the water tower over there on the right, and then up here on the right is the DC-3. It says Fantasy of Flight, and there's a FHP charger, a 2014 charger actually. Yep, Fantasy of Flight. You see Optimus in there? Yeah, they got the double light bar on that one. A lot of people wondered if they still use that, and there's the grass. That's the grass strip right there. So all those YouTube videos of Kermit flying in, that's the spot right there. That's the lake for seaplanes. Seen all sorts of fun stuff. I don't know what this guy's doing, but nothing too great. Boy, that's a yellow jumpsuit, man. Yellow jumpsuit. Okay, I'm going to get around this car because they're going pretty slow. So blinker on. Always a mirror check, shoulder check, over. Polytechnic University. shout out to those of you that go there, if you go there. I was very blown away how many of you that watch the channel are from Tampa. So that's really awesome. And a lot of you are from the Valrico area, so I might run into a lot of people. That's pretty crazy, man. See, that dude right there was just doing 65. Now it's like I have to do damn near 80 to pass him. That's usually how she goes down here. It's the way of the road. It's the way she goes. I don't think we've passed the prison yet. Maybe we have, but we haven't. We'll get to see that in a little bit. Man, I really wish I would have been vlogging on the way down a little earlier, but I don't have all the room in the world on battery life. And two FHP officers went by on their motorcycles side by side. It was beautiful. That was awesome. That was really cool to see. So, in this motovlog, let's talk about, I don't know, something. I get a lot of questions all the time on my channel, and people asking me, hey, how can I be a YouTuber? How do you do that? You know, what is your full-time job? All sorts of things like that. And YouTube is my full-time job. It's been my full-time job since 2014. So the way the channel runs right now, it does great. I mean, I could never make the kind of money I'm making now working in any of the other fields I was interested in life, including airline pilot and stuff. So I think a lot of YouTubers downplay how much money you can make based off of their views and all that kind of stuff. But then there's the whole bleeding heart thing about the demonetization. And as of now, I'm very, very lucky that, and I toe the line on certain things with language, but hardly anymore. But I don't worry about demonetization. I haven't had that problem in a long time. So the channel is monetized. I have a really good deal with Fullscreen, is who I'm with, and life's good, man. So there's a lot of YouTubers out there that will downplay their lifestyle. I think they want people to think they're poor. Now, I grew up absolutely dirt floor poor. Okay, that guy's not going to get over it at all, so, oh well. Absolutely dirt floor poor, so whenever I started making any substantial amount of money, I was just blown away. But I think a lot of people downplay it. And maybe they want to be private about it, I don't know. And that's fine. But this is definitely a viable career, and I'm just pretty much committed into entertainment in general. So if I wasn't doing this, I'd probably get into doing voiceover or something like that for commercials and something with my voice. That's kind of always been my calling, to do something with my voice. And here we are. So here in 2020, man, this Beamer is going slow. I want to get better motovlogging equipment, basically just a better microphone setup. Right now I use an Apple headphone, really, really jerry-rigged inside my helmet, like the actual headset. And I use the little earbuds, and they're taped inside, and I use the microphone off of that. And then I EQ it in post. So it doesn't sound horrible, but it peaks and it does things I don't like. It definitely does do that. Sherwood Forest. Reminds me of Robin Hood. Lakeland Dodge Stop and Shop. So that's something that I always see other people say, and it's fantastic, man. I don't have to tell you the specifics of how much money you can make as a YouTuber and all that, but not everybody can do it. It's a highly, highly disciplined job, in quotation marks. anymore. Like at first, there's definitely times in my career where I felt like I was working, but not anymore. You know, ever since I found that balance and I've been having fun with my videos, it's just changed everything. And went back to editing the videos myself, because Nicole edited the videos for years. I went back to editing videos myself and just kind of, you know, really enjoying the content that I was producing. And that's what I've been doing now. So it definitely can feel like a job if you make it. But I can tell you it's very, very, very high discipline. And what I mean is you work from home, you choose how much content you're going to make, and what your paycheck says about that is, you know, based on the views, and or actually more view time than anything than views anymore. And you know, that is how you succeed doing it. But for those of you that have been around for a long time, remember I used to sit there and put out 2 videos a day, and I was working full time at the same time. So I've worked so many jobs in my life, and really crappy jobs, you name it, I have done it. And I've got to say, I will never take this for granted. This is absolutely incredible what has happened. So I don't take it for granted, and I thank you guys so much. If it wasn't for you, I would not have a platform of people to talk to and to share my life with you. So that's absolutely incredible, and thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for that. Yeah, the 4 is not too bad today, man. Usually you got a lot more traffic than this. We're pretty lucky right now. Bump, 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 bump. And some of these are very, very bumpy roads. BMW dealership there. The other thing I always get asked all the time is about Code Zero, bugs, Polecat, you name it. 2 years. It has been 2 years since I've done any DOJ content, and I still get that all the time. People bombard it in my Twitch streams, and I will answer you this. I will never do anything DOJ related. I won't do anything with Polecat anymore. I don't see eye to eye with the guy, and we can leave it at that. I just don't need to constantly say it over and over and over again. I've said it till I'm blue in the face, but, you know, whatever. I told some people, I was like, as far as Bugs goes, I know he said he was going to come back and do YouTube. I had dinner with him, now it's like been a couple months ago, and I haven't heard a thing, so I have no clue what's going on with him. There's no bad blood or anything there. When he comes back, we talked about making videos together if and when he comes back, but that's hasn't happened yet. So I have just focused on me like I always have, and the audiences that are spread across this channel. You know, there's those of you that love the Motovlogs, there's those of you that love LSPDFR, American Truck Sim, Flight Simulator, things like that. There's so many different people here. Wow, that guy is really, really riding that dude's ass. That's insane, man. I mean, there's nobody on the road right now. There's no need for that, but hey, look at that, the RP Funding Center. It's where you can fund roleplay. Fitting, right? As far as OCRP goes, I got everything reinstalled. I reinstalled 5M completely, and happy to say I'm not getting blue screens of death on it anymore. I don't know what was causing that, but it was a bad install, perhaps. A bad install. So that happened, and I've been getting the itch to get back into it again. Even on the live streams, I haven't been doing a whole lot of OCRP because I just got burnt out on it. I've talked about that. But I'm starting to get the itch again, and I miss it. I did Air 1 with Ryan the other night, and that's on the Fabiano Live channel if you want to check that out. And that was awesome. So definitely got me excited to get back into it. And that's all you need, man. You know, you need a break from that. I've done GTA 5 RP for so long, and I mean a long time, a lot of hours doing that stuff. And I gotta say, you get burnt out on it. You want to do something else. And And that's the case. It's like LSPD4. I was starting to get a little burnt out on, like, you know, doing the LEO side of things. So when Coastal Callouts was released, I was really excited about that. And I've been really enjoying it, obviously. But yeah, man, other than that, things have been great. Really excited about this move. We are moving our bikes here today. This is the 16th. Moving our bikes today, and then we are moving tomorrow. We hired movers to help because my left arm is hurt pretty bad, and we are kind of down on people. We don't have a whole lot of people to help us. We've had people that have offered, but I'm just making sure that that guy is gonna get in front of us, which I'm sure he is. Yep, there he goes. All right. They would have helped us, but even then, it's very inconveniencing. We don't have all of our friends like we do in St. Louis to help with something like that. But anywho, we hired 2 men in a truck, so that's pretty nice. We just box everything up, and then they load it on the truck, and they're gonna take it off the truck. And I gotta say, that's the first time in my life I've ever been able to use a moving company. I've never been able to do that before, ever. It's always been just like throw everything in a black trash bag or a box and you go on your merry way. But it's little things like that in life that I'm like, man, my life has changed so much. I can afford to hire movers to move me from a house to a house. That is awesome. And I've moved so much in my life. I don't think I've ever stayed in one place for more than 3 years, 2 to 3 years. I'm hoping it'll be different here in Tampa, though. And it's really bumpy through here. It's a bumpy, bumpy, bumpy road. So if you go to Sun and Fun, this is the exit you would take for Sun and Fun. Lakeland Bartow. I think I think the closest airport to me is going to be Plant City, pretty sure. Kind of where Valrico is located. It's kind of between that and Brandon, like we're west of Brandon, east of Brandon. So that makes a difference. On the motorcycle in front of us there. Another Harley. I think. Looks like a Harley. I think it might be a Road King or something. Hard to say. That guy's bobtailing away. Why are we rhyming things? We should be rhyming things. Yep, County Line Road. That takes you. Now, you could go to Valrico that way too. You can get off of County Line Road, take that all the way down to 60 and then over, but they don't want us doing that. They want us doing it some different back way. So you never know. Say hello to the fellow rider out here today. And we're looking for the Dinosaur World exit sign. Yeah, there's the move over for stop vehicles. Florida law. Which it is the law, but no one does it. So when I encounter a big, huge gaggle of cars like this up here that are slowing down big time, I always keep as much distance as possible between me and them. Watch behind us and other cars, but this one thing that's for certain here on Interstate 4 is that people will slam. They'll be 70, 80 miles an hour, and they'll slam the brakes down to like 40, especially if it rains. So you just gotta be ready for that at all times. And just, scan your traffic. I always just, look for any brake lights way, way, way down the line. Plant City exits. But it is a beautiful day to ride, man. It's absolutely gorgeous out. So my jacket has armor in it, but it's breathable, so what's crazy is you wouldn't think that wearing a jacket, and I mean, even if you're wearing a leather jacket, when it's 80 plus outside, would be a good thing on a bike, but that actually keeps you cooler than if you didn't have it on at all, because you don't sweat and you don't cool down that way. So down here you'll see a lot of people that are wearing like wife beaters and like a bandana riding their Harley around, and they're actually doing the opposite of what they want to do, which is cool down. They're actually making it themselves hotter. And I don't know how they do it. Balls Hog Radio. I don't know how they do it, because man, that sucks when you like hit like a love bug or something like that hits you, or a rock. It's like getting shot, man. It's no fun. It's not what you want. So I don't get how people can do that. I gotta have a full face helmet on. I couldn't go down the highway like this. Even if you have a windshield, that's not gonna do much for you. No way, Jose. Stingray. He's got a wide load. Next to big trucks on my motorcycle, so I will definitely speed up to get around them, but I think it's kind of a disservice. He's actually speeding up right now, and this car in front of us is going slow, and they might be on their phone because they're in and out of their lane. So I'm going to back off here. They're already starting to group up like right there, and I'm good on that. Frenchies. When I went to go stay at in Clearwater, we had all those places. I don't think we went to Frenchies though. I know people have told me to try it out, but I don't think I've actually done that. I know this car, I'm waiting for him to make his decision, what he wants to do, because I think we're going to be getting off the highway here in a little bit. Looking for that Dinosaur World sign. It should tell us when that happens, so I'm going to have to get gas. The joys of owning a peanut tank. I tell you. You don't get too far on them, I can tell you that. But that's alright, I'll hit a gas station up over here. As soon as that fuel light's on, I mean, you got some time to get it done, but it helps to take care of it. Alright, so we're going to get some fuel, which I gassed up in a pop gun, man. The peanut tank for the win, right? We'll go to that over there on the right. Yeah, looks like a little gas station on the right over here. It'll be perfect. Hit this marathon up, then we'll get back on the highway. How about that? Sound good to you? Because it sounds good to me. Gotta love the peanut tank, man. Doesn't hold a whole lot. And off we go. love that sound. It sounds so nice. Visor down. Oh, how wonderful. So we get off at Forbes Road and go south, I believe. And there's fifth gear. You know, when I first started riding, I didn't think shifting was going to be as easy as it is. There it is right there. I didn't think it was going to be as easy as it is, which is, it's very muscle memory and you just do it. Like, honestly. This is, oh, Ranch Forks Road, yep. This is the one. Car on the left there. Oh, he's going that way. Nice blinker, buddy. We appreciate you showing us your blinker. Oh, there's a gas station right there we could have gone to, but that's all right. I didn't know that. Oh, look at that. I got a farmer's market right here. That's cool. Boy, yeah, this road right here is sucky. Wow. Not very good at all. Keen. Beautiful. Just taking in the sights. US 92. Big pothole right there. So I'd say we're more in the Plant City area than anywhere else right now. And we got a long way to go south, and then we cross over, then we go back to the east, sorry, west. God, I'm like completely saying the wrong ones today. Wrong ones. Because we're not taking Highway 60 in. I thought we were going to do that, but we would have done that a lot earlier if we were going to on the South Carolina Line Road, take that down to 60 and then go on that. But we're taking these little side roads into Valrico today. So, all right, I think we're going to end things here on this motovlog. But thank you guys so much for the love and support. Hopefully, I answered some questions for you that I've been getting. Before I go, 2018 Sportster. 2018 Harley-Davidson Sportster 48 Special. Nicole has a 2002 Harley-Davidson Softail. That's what bikes we have. I get that question every single time I make a motovlog. That's a lot of potholes there. So that's what we got. Oh, look at that. There's an airplane probably departing Plant City right there. Cessna 172. Very nice. All right, folks. Well, that'll do it. I'll see you next time. Take care.